Parenting in the 21st century is ever evolving, and while you balance work, kids, and your sanity, it's easy to feel discouraged. Welcome to the Super Parent Syndrome with your host, Dr. Nick Fanning.
So it's funny, my friend Richard Moore, actually reached out to me just last week, and he's like, hey, I thought I was your mentor. And I was like, oh, were you listening to my podcast? He's like, yes, now you know who the one person it is. And I was like, yes, I always wondered, and I knew better to think that it was my mom. So you are the one. And he's like, well, hey, when do I get a shout out? So, of course, episode 131, why Rich is awesome. And it really got me thinking about the people in your life. The 5 closest people in your life, they always say, is who you are most comparable with. So are they building you up or are they bringing you down? And I can tell you that this young man, through the course of our lives since we met in college, has done nothing but be supportive, reached out to me during the hardest of times, reached out to me during the best of times. And it's one of those things where, you know, we have these people in our lives at certain points, and we grow, we expand our families, we get busy, we get crazy. There's all sorts of things where we might be losing our minds. We might be going through divorce. We might lose a child. We might have a child. And yet there's those people that are in our lives that are constant. And I can tell you that he and a few other people in my life, that's why they're awesome. And I think it's important to have those. Now, here's the thing. The best thing about Rich is that no matter what, he's been there for me. So whether I was in a state of growth, he wasn't the guy pulling me back into the box. He was one of the things like, man, I'm surprised you even have a box because you are nuts. And Rich, you are not wrong. So the thing is, again, when you have yourself surrounded by those people, is to make sure that they're not putting these limitations, because sometimes they do. They don't even know they're doing it. In fact, I can tell you this, like my mom, she hates when I'm like going outside of some sort of comfort zone. She just can't handle it. She thinks like new ideas are dumb, or she's like, you know, you can't do that. What are you thinking about? Why would you can't put your eggs all in one basket. You can't leap for those things. And I love my mom, but at the same time, she's not a safe place for me to talk about leaping. She's not a safe place for me to talk about danger or risk and how do I minimize those things. Now, I have other people in my life where I can, and Rich is one of those. So the thing is, folks, is when you're trying to choose your tribe, when you're trying to choose those people closest to you, are they a safe place? And are they supporting you in your next leap? And I can say that if you can have those 2 things, then you only need 1 or maybe 2 friends like that. And that's why Rich is awesome. So folks, if you don't have that, it's time to get some new friends. And I hope in jest, where it started something kind of funny about me giving a shout out to a friend that was listening to this podcast, you can understand why I truly believe that Rich is awesome. Thanks so much. This is Dr. Nick signing off.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Super Parent Syndrome. Please be sure to visit peptalksforparents.com for more content and our free newsletter. And remember, you are not alone.